What's happening, man? What's up, bro? Oh, what's going on, G? I didn't know we was on.
Black
Yeah.
people, black people, I tell you, black
What's
people.
going on, brother?
Welcome back to Malarkey Sports, man. It's been a little while. It's your main man, D-Terrell 217, Black Haven Mon in the middle, and Mike Benson's late ass on the right of your damn screen.
He
Let me
went
tell
on
you something
slid
real
up in this thing.
yeah. Let me tell you something real quick, bro. So, if you're new to Cut the Malarkey Sports, we live on TikTok right now, also, gentlemen. If you're new to Cut the Malarkey Sports,
Hey.
we just want to say a few things before we kick off. We, like I said, we new to TikTok. First things first. The sad anniversary of Hurricane Katrina is coming up, so we want to send condolences to those people that lost lives, lost family members, and I think there was a very famous quote that came from that moment from a very popular rapper named Kanye West, and he said George Bush doesn't care about black people, and I just want to say that if that message offended you then you tuned in to the right fucking podcast, motherfucker. This is Malarkey Sports. You know what I'm saying?
You stupid, bro.
My man, you tuned into the right shit today, pimp.
It's
Oh man.
CTM.
Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can, sir. We can,
Oh, okay.
we can hear you. We can
For
hear you.
sure.
You
For
tuned
sure.
into the right shit. This is Cut the Malarkey Sports, man. No change it down.
Cut the Malarkey Sports.
Let's fucking go. Welcome back to Cut the Malarkey Sports. It's been a couple of months. Gentlemen, we took some time off and a whole lot of shit has happened.
Yes.
Everybody, before we get started out there, we want to say what's up. Appreciate y'all tuning in and pulling up. If you notice, I got my call 12 on, cuh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my shirt faded. I just like my team, so you can still
Hey,
tell what it is.
I got my CTM on. That's all I'm
Yes, sir.
Oh,
saying.
you can always rock the
Yes, sir.
CTM. You
And
hear me?
Paper Route Poppy said yee. Or is that yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
read,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
we back. We back. New
Yeah,
season of football. You know what I'm saying?
we're back.
Basketball rolling up soon. We back, baby.
Oh
We're back.
yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate
Best
y'all
time of the
pulling up.
year.
I'm gonna be honest. It's a whole lot of shit that has occurred. I wanted to touch on this briefly because, like I said, man, we limited on time, so I wanted to make sure we cover everything we need to cover. But before we jump into this, have y'all seen the incidences of what's been occurring in the WNBA?
Oh yeah, man. I got
Wait,
I
what?
got a
Wait. What are we talking about specifically?
We're talking about latex silicone action.
I'm not understanding what that means, sir. You're gonna have to
Silicone
cut
action.
the you're gonna have to cut the malarkey
Well, this
and
is
give me.
TikTok. You can't say
it's
everything on
TikTok.
TikTok.
We can
Oh,
cut.
Yeah.
dang.
They're throwing they're throwing massage guns for pleasure
Is it?
on the floor.
Oh, you mean them green eggplants?
Yeah, bro. They throwing eggplants on the floor, bro.
Them green plastic eggplants? Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what do you want? Like
I
what
think
what
I
do
think
y'all?
they threw one on the NFL field now. I
Yes,
think
they did
somebody at
for a
an NFL
preseason.
game.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
they?
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
I can't remember which game, but there was
That's
a
crazy.
green eggplant, green plastic eggplant thrown on the NFL game. Yep.
I don't know what's up with them, bro. I wasn't even finna talk about that. I just feel like, bro, you about to get banned and probably go to jail.
Banana.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know about jail, but definitely banned for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you better get banned, bro. You better get banned. Now a 4-year-old watching the game is like, Daddy, what
What's
is
that?
that?
Now all of a
Daddy,
sudden
what's that?
you stuck explaining adult sex toys with your kid, you know what I'm saying, during a football game. That's not a conversation you're
It's
trying to have.
wild because, bruh, like, what are we doing here?
Hey,
What are
wait
we
a minute, before
recording?
we go further, how much can I get away with because we on TikTok?
TikTok, you have to say Smex with an M. Um, you just kind of got to be mindful, bro.
You
Uh,
got you gotta clean it up like we on FCC.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
Lord have
yeah.
mercy.
Now look, I hate that you started with that because I want to touch on something in the
And I
WNBA
talk
real
like,
quick if you don't mind.
go ahead.
Um, a lot of people have been supporting the WNBA. Mike Benson is one of them. He's a big supporter of them. So I want to ask both of y'all this as the first topic. You know what I mean? Other than throwing the smacks on the field and stuff on the court.
Yeah.
Um, they've been wanting a salary increase. They're talking about a what's it called? Not a buyout, but where they stop playing. What's it called? Uh,
A
Oh,
strike,
a strike.
yeah,
freeze.
they're
Strike.
talking about striking. They didn't get their
You
money,
can say that on
but
TikTok.
Yeah, you can say that
it's
on TikTok.
it's making it hard for me because y'all complaining about
Making it
playing back to
hard
back.
for me. That's not what he sang about, but proceed.
Like it's making it hard for me because they're complaining about playing back to backs. So, like, if you want the bread, you got to go out there and you got to work. Like you've been wanting this opportunity all your life. You've been playing all your life for this opportunity. And you got a problem with playing back to back, but you demand more money. I see a problem with that, man. I want to know how y'all feel about that, bro.
You want
Listen,
to go first? Or go
I'm
ahead.
gonna go first because I feel like Mike Benson is gonna get real elaborative in this motherfucker. Um,
Nah, we short on time.
he's gonna elaborate a whole lot about this shit here. Okay, guys, listen. I think
Nah.
I think that we can find a way to advertise this league a shit ton better. Honestly, um, I think a lot of the issues, not all of, but a lot of the issues that they face are advertisement based, and if we can advertise them correctly, like they have no fucking business playing basketball on YouTube. Now, I understand that they don't do that this season, but they did 2, 3 seasons ago. They're playing basketball on YouTube. That's unacceptable. Um, the
Well,
advertise
they also played on major network,
they do again, but that season most of their games were on YouTube.
but to be fair,
That was
okay.
2 seasons ago. Two
But to
seasons ago.
be fair, before let's be real. Now YouTube has entered into agreements with the NFL and the NBA to showcase those games. So I mean, you could kind of be like WNBA kind of sparked the streaming platforms if you want. I mean, not to say that the NFL and the NBA hadn't already done that with like Paramount and who else has it?
HBO
Disney,
Max, HBO Max
HBO
too.
Max, Disney. But you know, just the fact that it was YouTube, which is primarily an internet IP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the WA, I kind of give them, that should be like a feather under their hat for that one. That should be a feather under their hat
So
for that.
it's like D didn't even answer my question. He started talking about advertising.
No,
I
no, I
asked.
didn't finish. I didn't finish.
Oh,
You
okay,
didn't let me
okay,
land
okay.
the
My
plane,
bad,
bro.
my bad, my bad.
The the WNBA, I think you can fix a lot with the advertising. Um, look where you're marketing. You the majority of WNBA players that I'm seeing in ads. Now I understand that a lot of this is individual players that are getting casted for these ads, but the ads that you run for your own league are pretty shitty. And the times that you run those ads are also pretty shitty. So you can't expect, just like with Cut the Malarkey Sports, Cut the Malarkey Radio, anything that we do, like when we run advertisements or promos, it's all about running those promos to boost business, to increase traffic, to increase flow, income. If you're not properly advertising some shit that you're offering, then what are we doing? What are we doing? So I think a lot can be fixed by correcting that shit first. Um, and then secondly, the product is getting better in my opinion. The product is getting better. So I think that calling is going to be answered. That's going to be answered. Especially
Hey,
in the next coming
that
years. It's
sounds
already
all
starting to
nice,
get
Derek, but I think
it's
he
starting to
really
be
just
answered.
wants to
Let's be
know
honest.
He
When is
all
the
over the
last
place.
time in the
He all over the
NBA
place,
you got
Mike.
excited for a dunk? Like, because niggas is just dunking on fast breaks these days, bro. So
Do you think they should get paid or not?
let me land the
Because
plane.
no, because look, look,
God.
look. The reason what I'm asking is this. I understand all that. You've made these points all the time. I'm asking you this. They're demanding more money, right? But they don't want to play back to back. That's what I'm asking you.
NBA
Like,
players don't want to play back to back, bro. What are
but
we
they do it.
out here?
But
They
they
got to.
do it.
They
They
got
have
to.
to.
They got
Oh, the
to.
That's why they
WNBA
get
players. So
paid
why are we
millions.
even talking about this? WNBA players have to play it, so do NBA players. This is not even up for discussion.
No,
Like,
that's
it's
why they
going
want
to
to go
happen.
on strike, bro. They want to go on strike because they want more money, right? But they don't want to play back to backs.
Okay,
Is
here's the
But
that a
they
real
hard
deal.
stipulation?
Here,
I haven't read
here,
that as a hard stipulation. I
no,
do want to
the
take 1 second to say shout out to everybody in the TikTok chat. Appreciate y'all sharing, liking, tapping the screen. You know what I'm saying? Tap the screen when y'all get a chance. It's our first time going live on TikTok.
tap it,
So
tap it.
appreciate it.
tippity tappity, and share it to all your homeboys and homegirls. But yeah, bro, I think look, man, they're gonna play back to backs. They already don't play that many games. I feel like they're probably doing this because of the lack of money.
It's not just that. It's you got to remember they just signed the WNBA signed that big ass agreement, that big ass TV deal, right? It
Mhm.
was I can't remember what the value was worth, but it was in the billions for sure. Now you got to look at it like this. What they're really asking for is they want more of the share of the profit, right? Which would drive up their paychecks. But the problem is that they're asking for that because they just seen a contract get signed, which is big. But the
Like
problem
it
is,
was 2.2 billion over 11 years with
there
Disney.
you go, there you go. And the problem is that that's something that's new,
Uh
right?
huh.
And so now it's like, okay, well now we want even more. They still, even after that was signed, the WNBA, the NBA, who subsidizes them, is still operating at a loss. Okay, we're talking about what 30 years of a league, and they've never operated above a profit. So what they're asking for is basically still out of the realm. It's quite selfish, to be honest with you, because you're expecting the world just because, okay, yeah, we see this big ass contract that just got signed. Even with that big ass contract, if they still don't facilitate the profits in future merch sales, which has to go up. It cannot just rely all on two players, three players. It has to go up throughout the entire league. These
Hmm.
jerseys have to start selling. These ladies' shoes have to start selling.
Which they are. They
Which
are.
they are, but it has to go up above and beyond because the
You
the
have
the
to have
merch.
players that meet that caliber. Let's talk about the Caitlin Clarks or the Paige Buckers, the Angel Reeses out here. You have more of these
The feast
caliber
to
players
call you.
coming into the league right now. You
Well,
don't have enough at
that's the
this
thing though.
moment, but they're
They've
on their
always
way
they've
in.
always they've always really had these caliber type players. It's just that they never had the eyes watching because back when, right, women's basketball was still relevantly, I'm not gonna say new
Hmm.
because it wasn't really new, but as far as just gaining its respect throughout the sports world, it wasn't taken seriously until, like, let's just say the 70s, 80s, right? Going
Yeah.
into the 90s when the league was actually created. So the fan base, the younger generation of girls is what they have to focus on consistently, and which they've done, which is why they have the attention now that they have, is because they focused on the girls who were playing the sport, the young girls coming up in grade school, middle school, and high school, right? They
Hmm.
they focused on that, and really, besides that, your only other fan base has always been male. Let's just be real. It's always been male. Um, Women just have not supported women's basketball um to the utmost like they would like to say they do. And the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie because if they did, the sport would be bigger. Just more women than men, period. So the
Mhm.
sport would be much, much bigger. Women would be getting paid a lot more if more women got into the sport of women's basketball. But
I
it's
agree.
it's always men that are usually, besides, yeah, there are the women that who play the game, so they're gonna be, their fan base, where they played it in elementary school,
College.
where they
Yeah.
played it in college. They're gonna be that fan base, right? But then
Mm-hmm.
outside of that, it's usually gonna be men. And they have to reach a far broader women's audience.
Mm-hmm.
The typical women that don't usually even watch sports, they have to reach these women. They have to, in order to ask for what they want, they have to broaden their viewing audience, and they have to make more money on their merch. It cannot just be anchored by, like I said, three players. It can't.
So Black Haven Mon, wrap this up so we can move on. What do you think?
All right. I think that
I
both of
thought
y'all got valid.
he already said it.
I asked the question, but I'm just gonna close it out. I think both of y'all got great points, and both of y'all really hit the nail on the head. The only thing I'll say is this: y'all really still in y'all infancy. I don't care really how long y'all been around. If y'all comparing yourself to the mainstay, which is the NBA, y'all really in y'all infancy. And sometimes you gotta grind and do things you don't want to do to get to where you can start demanding certain things for your league. Like, it's okay to put your league first in the players, but you still have to make it to that certain point before you start demanding and wanting certain things. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take time. Took time for the NBA to make it to where it was, to get bargaining agreements and raise people's salaries and all that good stuff. It takes time. It's not gonna happen overnight. So
For the
I'll
league
say,
just in general to turn a profit.
yep. So I'll say still giving love to the Caitlin Clark and Nafisa Collier and Breonna Stewart and Paige Buckle and Angel Reese, all of them. Just keep grinding, keep marketing them and getting them out here to all these eyes. You know what I mean? And things should turn the page.
Yeah, man. So look, let's take a quick commercial break. We've been on for about 22 minutes. We'll be right back, and we're gonna touch on the next topic for y'all right here on Cut the Malarkey Sports, man. Man, is this on?
Yes, bro.
Hey, Cut Them Like a Radio on Bumper 96.3 FM in Memphis. Bumper963.com.
And make sure you follow CutTheMalarkey.tv everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Moco Space, Facebook, X, Black Planet, Musically, TikTok. Yeah.
Vine.
Move for the Vine.
CutTheMalarkey.tv, baby.
Like, share, and comment. And subscribe.
Back to Cut the Malarkey Sports.
Ding, 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 ding. That's right, nigga.
You already know, man. We're here to
We
turn
can
up.
say that on TikTok. Oh, we can say that on TikTok. Huh? Of course,
Yeah.
we can say that on TikTok.
TikTok, y'all are new to this. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, y'all been around
I
for a little
cut.
bit.
I usually cuss my.
So y'all,
Can I
you
say
can-
ass?
You can
Yeah.
say ass. It's
I
just
don't know.
TikTok is weird, bro. It's weird, bro. You
Like
just got to
the
get you.
things that have to do with reproduction, put it to the left. Like, just throw that out at the ballpark. I feel like you can say what you want to say except for the C word. You know what C word I'm saying? We don't use that word anyway. And
Why
we
not?
can't
The
bully
British
each other.
do. They use it all the time. I feel like
But
we should adopt some of their rules sometimes on that word.
Look,
I don't
man.
even know what that means. So what are we talking about, bro?
I don't even know what it means. Listen, real quick, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Oh, you want an applause? My bad. 1 second.
Hey, look, this is what I was talking about, trying to reach that broader audience. Mention Taylor Swift. Hopefully, we get the Swifties on board with
You
us.
already know. You
Fun
already
fact.
know, G.
Fun fact. According to Memphis blogs, Taylor Swift changed her name to Taylor Swift because of Stromile Swift, who on her first NBA, first time watching NBA, he scored his first 30-point game. Taylor Swift, inspired by Stromile, the Stro Show.
All right,
Man,
all right,
look.
all right. Let's stop
Man,
doing it.
look.
We did enough muff diving on that one. Can we?
Well, hold on.
Congratulations.
Hold on. Hold your horses.
Congratulations.
Hold your horses. Now, I
Yes,
understand
more.
this.
Please proceed.
I understand this now. You know what I mean? But I had a question for you guys about this. We could touch on, I know this sports, but I've been seeing a lot of people saying that he fumbled Kayla Nicole. And they started saying that he fumbled Kayla Nicole, his
Who that
ex,
is?
the black lady, his ex, the black ex,
You know who that is?
that he fumbled her, right?
You know who that is,
So
Mike?
I just told you who she was.
I know where you're going with that, but I honestly I do.
Is it a fumble if we don't even know who she is?
No, we can go
No.
to the next subject.
No,
It
it's
is what
not.
it is.
It's not a
Notice
fumble.
that
It's not a fumble.
Nah,
Full
that wasn't a
recovery, my boy.
fumble.
Full recovery.
1.6,
Wait a
baby.
minute. Wait a minute. We
City
talking
boys up.
he got with a billionaire that's basically built like a supermodel. And that's a fumble?
Is she built like a supermodel? I feel like she
Yeah,
built like
she built like nah, if she's tall and thin. Very thin.
Yeah, she thin.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
I
a
feel you on that.
supermodel's built
Yeah, I
like.
feel you on that. I feel you on
That's
that. Yeah.
put it back.
That's what a
Put it
supermodel's
back.
built like.
Put it back. That's what you need to do.
I mean, I get it. You know, I hope Taylor gets a little thicker. I hope, she
Not gonna
pops
happen.
out a couple kids. You never know. She can pop out a
Sometimes
couple kids and
this is just
get a little thicker as
this
she
is
gets
how you
older. You know what
feel
I'm saying?
inside.
Hey,
Eh,
pop culture, pop culture. I'm actually happy for her. If y'all follow Taylor Swift, she done been through some horrible public relationships.
Did she?
Horrible.
I don't normally follow
Yeah,
along. I'm gonna
I
keep it a
know.
bean.
Throughout the years, she's
I'm
went
gonna
with a
keep it a
lot of
bean.
guys, and a lot of people thought she was just crazy. It was her. I'm happy for her. She always wanted to be married. She got her dude. You know what I mean? And like my wife said, black women always want you to mold themselves in the image of you. So there probably wasn't Trav. Trav didn't want the high top fade and the wear the chains and stuff. He wanted to have the
Oh nah, he
mustache.
was wearing
Give
it
me
in the
one moment.
preseason game.
Give me one
Yeah,
moment.
he
In this
wanted the
past
mustache.
preseason game, he went back to the high top
Morris.
fade. Yeah, I
Morris.
seen it.
He wanted the
Morris.
mustache.
Yeah.
Give me just a
And
moment, Morris. Again, shout out to those
Yeah,
watching on TikTok. It's our first time
he
on
over here
TikTok. I
starting to
appreciate
sing
y'all
Uncle
liking and
Ruckus
tapping the
songs and shit.
screen. Uncle Ruckus. No, I was talking about Morris Chestnut right there in the middle.
No, yeah, that's what I'm
Gerard
saying.
Kenneth,
Morris,
Paper Route Poppy in the chat. What's up, y'all? No, I just wanted to ask, ain't these the same women? You said they want to mold you after them. Are these not the same women that were singing that song? This ain't Builder. Where's my sound? Give me one sec. There we go. This ain't
and
Builder.
look, let's be real. He married the hottest pop singer
I
on earth.
digress.
That's a multi-billionaire. Okay.
$1.6 billion. That's what he's
And
worth.
I mean, regardless of whether she wants to mold him or not, because maybe she's doing the same shit this last chick was doing.
I feel like
But guess what
this
though?
is who
He
he
ain't fixing
normally
to
is.
complain. He ain't fixing to complain about that.
But Mike,
With
let's
hey,
not
it's the
forget.
roles reversed, dog. That's all we looking at is the
Let's
roles
not
reversed.
forget why they broke up in the first place. Because
Who
people
broke
forget
up?
about that.
Who are you
He
talking
broke
about?
Travis Kelsey and Kayla Nicole. Let me tell you why they broke up, fellas. Then we can move on. They broke up because he was
Bringing up this
tired of
lady. I
paying for
don't even know
everything.
her.
For paying for everything. She
Then
said
she
she
said she
felt like
paid
he's a
for
millionaire.
everything.
What did
She
she do?
said
She said she
nothing.
paid for everything.
She did. She felt like he's a multimillionaire. I shouldn't have to pay for anything. He felt like we still need to use both of our money. Now he got somebody to use both money. They can put their money together. He a
But where?
multimillionaire.
I'm
She
just
a
confused.
billionaire.
Like, never mind. Never mind.
Man, let me tell you something.
Never mind.
Taylor is not worried about his paychecks or
You
his
hear me? Do you hear me?
bills.
If Taylor
Not
called me right now and say, I want to leave Travis, but you have to leave your wife.
I just feel like
I'm
he
just
took
playing.
a
I ain't leaving.
page. A
I ain't
lot of
leaving.
people
I ain't
probably
gonna
gonna
make
be
no.
mad about that, particularly on the female side. You know, but I feel like he took a page out of the Stedman handbook, the Kevin Federline handbook. Like,
Taylor gonna come help you pick your stuff up. Oh, man, you heard me?
Ding, 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 ding.
wait, I
That's
didn't
right,
I
nigga.
didn't hear it. What wait, what
I'm
was
just playing.
said?
I'm talking about for us. Oh, okay. I'm doing it for us.
yes,
Okay, I'm doing it for
Oh,
us.
his wife
Uh,
checked it. Oh,
she
his wife
got him
G
on
checked him on
live.
TikTok. Got check. You got G checked on TikTok, son. Damn.
Got him, son.
Can
Ding,
we
ding,
go to
ding,
the next?
ding.
Damn.
That's
Can we go
right,
to the next
nigga.
thing? Let's go to the next thing, bro.
Hey,
Let's go
hey,
to the
hey,
next thing,
now
bro.
now for everybody like myself who couldn't clearly hear what your wife told you, what did your wife tell you when she G checked you? Because she G
She asked
checked you,
me.
Doc.
She asked me, was Taylor Swift gonna come help me pack my stuff?
See, make it correct. So this is how it went down.
Is Taylor Swift gonna help you pack your stuff, mother?
Hey, see
Oh
now
man.
next time you go back, Derek, you gonna be on the shit list if she hear that.
Um, why? Why you laughing? Look, man. So look, let's move on. Y'all ready?
Yes, I'm
Are you?
Yeah.
past ready.
He said, "I'm past ready." I bet you are. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Rampage Jackson and Roger Jackson, and what was the dude's name? Was it?
Psycho Stew or
I think
Psycho
it's
Stew.
Psycho
I,
Sid, I think.
Psycho Sid. I was calling the man Psycho
Nah, it's
Sal.
not. It's not Psycho Sid.
I
It's
think
not
so,
Psycho
bro.
Sid. I'm pretty
Nah,
sure it's Psycho Sid. What is this
man,
man's
Google it
name?
right now. I thought it was Psycho Stew.
It is Stu. You're correct. Psycho.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
Stu. My
yeah.
bad. My
Psycho
fault. My
Sid.
fault. My fault. My fault.
It's Psycho Sid.
I like Sid better.
Yeah,
He needs
Damn.
to
I like
change his
Sid
name. That
too.
name
Yeah, I like
sucks.
Sid too.
So give me the rundown, bro. One of y'all give me the rundown of what happened.
Now you give us
Uh
the rundown. You actually had
Absolutely.
you actually had more
my bad.
behind the footage than everybody else, including me.
Oh, me? I can tell
Yeah,
you what happened
you
in the video. Y'all want me to break it down?
But hold on.
break it down.
Allegedly, before this even happened, I need to say this first. Allegedly, he hit this man over the head with a full can of
Oh, that's
beer.
not alleged. It's in the
It's not
video.
alleged. It's in the video.
Okay, he hit him over the head with a beer. Okay, a full
Correct.
beer.
Full can.
That
Not a
could have
prop.
went.
Not a
That
prop.
could have went south. What if that would have hit him in the wrong side of his head, hit him in the temple, bust something, did something
If that wasn't
neurologically
an
for a long
MMA
time?
fighter, because Raja is a MMA fighter, right?
Mhm.
So he's used to getting knocked around and hit in the head. If he wasn't used to shit like that, oh, that would have went completely south. Completely south. You're
So that
exactly right. But that
so
wasn't allegedly. That's in the video.
you
Yeah.
know what? I
Which
feel like people not going to agree with us because I know where we going with this. But you know what? I
don't
don't
matter.
care. It's cut the
Don't
malarkey.
matter.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Don't matter.
Sometimes you do things and you can't expect the person.
No
You
longer
don't.
here. They said he survived, bro. What you mean?
He
No, he
survived.
here. He
Proceed.
He's
just
here.
woke up. He just woke up. You
No, he didn't
can't
just wake up. He
tell
woke up, I think,
nobody.
yesterday or the day before.
You can't tell nobody how to retaliate. Just because you pinch me, mean I'm gonna pinch you back. You know what I mean? So hey, some people say he didn't deserve that, but don't start pulling he a veteran and all that, and
No,
don't
a
start
lot of
doing that.
people. Well, and that's the thing about it. A lot of people try to first say that, oh, it was a prop beer can. He was in on it. No, he clearly from the video, it was a full can of beer because you can see the beer spewing out once it cracks his head, and somebody saying, "Yo, he's not a worker. He's not a worker," letting that wrestler know clearly you
I'll be
fucked up.
honest. It
Yeah.
was
And
he
and
said
it
it's not a
and
work. It was a wrestling term. It's not a work. He thought because Raja pulls up with his camera crew that what they're doing is like a live stream getting him to be involved in the action that night. But they didn't agree on him being involved in the action.
not at
He
that
walks
point.
off and smacks him with this can and it got real. Now he did if you watch the full video, he extended his hand several times before Raja actually shakes his hand several minutes later. Once they shake hands several minutes later, he does apologize, but he's very clearly upset. Now, one of the other wrestlers and one of the promoters convince him to be involved in what's going on. So he gets involved. He's supposed to get in the ring. He's supposed to get in the ring, which is why nobody stops him from leaving his seat. He's
And
supposed to
get
get
his
in the ring,
receipt
but he gave him 18 pieces hard fried.
of receipts.
He knocked
22, I
out his
thought it was.
teeth. He knocked out his teeth.
Pat,
He
that's the wrong
said
guy, bro. That's a
he
different
said
guy.
he
That's
got
a
broken
different
bones
psycho.
in his face. He got broken bones in his face. He lost a lot of teeth.
I mean,
Uh,
like you said earlier, you can't tell somebody how they're gonna
It's
retaliate.
Psycho Stu. Why
And
are we calling this man Psycho Sid?
I
That
said
man's name
Stu.
is
I
yeah,
said
he said it
Psycho
was
Stu.
Stu. He said it was Stu.
I
That's
But
kept
I,
Stu.
saying it's Psycho Stu.
so why is Rampage catching all this heat? So this is Rampage's apology on social media, and I quote: Roger is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to kick for the situation. Unquote. End quote, I
Yeah,
mean.
I believe that was like the very initial apology because he wasn't there. He wasn't at
Yeah.
the event.
Yeah, he wasn't at the event at
So he
all.
didn't he didn't know how it kicked off. He just knew that that his son just went off and, you know, assaulted somebody as the internet blew it up first. He didn't know that he got hit,
Over the head
with a
with a
beer
damn
can.
bottle.
And then the thing that you heard about the wrestler who called his son out, right? Who says, "Oh, he wants to get in there and beat him, his son and shit
It
for
was
his
the
friend,
Samoan
right?"
guy, right?
No, 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 not the small guy. It's a white guy. The same white guy that doubled down on stupid after he got hit in the head with a beer can.
Not
So
stupid.
that's why
Mm.
old boy in the cowboy hat, who wasn't the promoter, but was told by the promoters to, hey, tell Roger if he wants to get in the show, he can give these guys his receipts, which is a wrestling term for you can get your get back.
Yeah, you get your
Okay.
get back.
Now,
Yeah.
when somebody tells you can get your get back, again, as we go back to what Mon said earlier, we don't know what somebody's definition of a
Your
get back
get
is going
back
to be.
is, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can
Right.
be like, oh, he didn't deserve that. But at the same time, neither did Raja deserve a beer can upside his head for no reason. Maybe when they said you could get your get back and he went into the ring, he could have clearly had PTSD, especially if he was suffering from a concussion because he's a fighter. We could clearly
Mhm.
say he was suffering from PTSD, as so many want to point out for this wrestler who had, again, no business assaulting somebody with a beer can, especially when you've never seen this person work. If you've never seen this person work with you before, you have no reason to hit them. Nobody came up to him and said, hey, man, this guy's in the, you know what I'm saying? Camera crew or not. Camera crew or fucking not. How do you know he's not fixing the interview? How
That's
do
the
you know
difference
he's not
between
a
But that's the
independence
thing too. We
and
don't
the
have we
majors,
don't
dog.
have well, there probably is video of it, but I haven't seen video of what led up to even that moment. Because everything was live streamed, everything was videoed, but I didn't see what led up to them coming to each other and talking, and then in him talking, like, I don't know, bro. It's just me. I'll be aware of my surroundings. I
Did
it
y'all
was
see
clearly
what
never a
they
saw
work.
him
did?
It was
glance at
never work.
his hand like 5 times. So me, and I'm not an MMA fighter, but I would, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, what you got going on? You cool? That's what we say
Hey,
these days. Is you
Man,
cool?
first of
nobody
all,
nobody is gonna let somebody just slam anything over their head if they're not in on the joke
Rampage is from the
and
M.
not retaliate.
Okay? Rampage is from the city. And that's
Does he count if
the
he don't come back?
loins. That
I
I
feel like
don't care. That's the loins of his nutsack. He gon'
you
put
can't
them paws
say.
on you.
Can you say that? Can you say that?
I don't know these
Oh,
TikTok
son,
rules.
what are you doing?
I
but
don't know these TikTok rules,
Hold
man.
on.
look,
So
Hey,
I'm
real
just
quick,
I'm
Ryan.
doing a
asking
workaround.
that
Ryan in
question.
the chat on TikTok said a dude smacked him in the head. He waited about a week for his get back, and he made sure old boy regretted it. Said
Yeah,
he'd be hot if he got smacked with a can too.
yeah. So as
Exactly.
I know if that was your son, I
That's
know
what I
that
thought. You can't say that on here, bro. What are you doing?
okay, my bad. I apologize. Um
Thank you, paper route
if
poppy.
if that was your son, right? And I know Rampage is trying to do damage control and all that good stuff. The
Mm-hmm.
last thing I heard from him was he's just gonna let Justice, play his part. But as a
Just to
father,
take his course, yeah. Mhm.
yeah, as a
Now, he
father,
said he was ready to. He
when
said he
you,
was ready to fight all the wrestlers that were talking shit.
That's when he was in the car, right? He
yeah,
was in his car. He had just heard about it, and they were videoing him too. Yeah.
so
Initial
I want to know,
reaction, but his
yeah,
PR reaction is, let's just let justice take
yeah,
it.
when he did his
Run
little
it.
live
And
stream,
look, I'm not like I told y'all in the group chat earlier today. I'm not fixing to just be Johnny Cochran for this fool because You know, he a big time Trump supporter. So
No,
hey, I'm
no.
just saying. Hey, that's
No,
what you
no.
mean. You can
Cut
say
the
that on
malarkey.
TikTok.
Cut the malarkey. Be right. I'll just play. I'll just.
Wait, man. Hey, don't scroll up on TikTok. Stay your ass right there, man.
Man,
We'll be right back. We got a little ad for you, and I think we got some more heat for you coming your way, man.
Oh, yeah.
When I said little ad, I meant little ad. That was a little ass. It really was. Let's read one more, man.
Mike, you stupid.
Shout out to my guy, Hard Pimpin'. Hard Pimpin'. Twanky Man at Hard Pimpin' Podcast and Hard Pimpin' TV and the Twanky Man Show. Cut the Malarkey Radio. Available on Bumpin' 96.3 FM Memphis and iHeartRadio now. So if you got the iHeartRadio app, you can tune in to Cut the Malarkey Radio every Saturday at 4 p.m. You know what I'm saying? It goes down. And yeah, man, we interview artists. We have musical guests on. We spin their music, much like Gerard Kenneth, who dropped the album. And if you haven't heard it yet, please
You hear
pull
me?
out
Go
the
get
phone
that.
after the show and run the album up for. You know what I'm saying? What else we got, gentlemen?
So we wanted to talk about the notable cuts in the NFL. The NFL season is upon us. The preseason is over, and it's almost that time for people to start losing their money and burning their team flags and
well, I
cussing
thought
Nigga,
we
people
I'm gonna
wanted
out.
to talk
say
about Shador
And
sports
saying
is
the
still
and the
Cowboys.
drama that
going on.
Oh, we
surrounded
can.
Shador.
Oh, we can.
You
But
want to
I,
start
I
with
want to. I want to touch on this real quick. So just real quick,
proceed, Morris.
real quick. Go ahead, brother Mike.
No,
What? You just said
you
you want
just
to
said
say
you want to
something.
proceed with something. You can't toss the baton after you over here
No,
trying to
What is
take it.
I
happening
wanted to
here?
You
talk
gotta.
about.
I don't
I
know.
wanted to talk about the incident. I wanted to talk about. So I was going to talk about the notable cuts from the NFL teams, like the people who got cut that people didn't think they was going to get cut. But if you're going to talk about Shadir, I got to talk about his brother, because the same thing that happened to Roger kind of happened to Shiloh.
I
So
kinda definitely.
Shiloh was getting blocked. If you haven't seen it, you can look it up. He was getting blocked on the play. After the whistle, after the whistle, the tight end proceeded to block him and push him and mug him hands upside the head. Now, during that time, Shiloh was hitting his hand
Facts,
down,
facts, facts,
you know,
facts, facts.
doing football smack moves to eventually he gave him one. And then said, "You didn't see him?" The next day he proceeds to get cut. Sums up with that.
Completely
Some
unfair.
sums up with that, man. I don't
Completely
agree with
unfair.
that.
But we talked about this going into the draft of what they were trying to do to the Sanders kids, right? It wasn't some conspiracy. It wasn't some, oh, I wanted, like, literally every critic besides an NFL owner said the same thing of what they were trying to do to the Sanders kids. So just to see it now play out in preseason, it's like, oh nah, yeah, everything you described happened, from the fact of that tight end completely blocking him downfield after the play was blown dead,
Mm-hmm.
which should have been an automatic whistle and a flag right there, to the
Mm-hmm.
fact that he did go upside Shiloh's head first, which should have got him ejected at the same time. If you want to eject Shiloh, he should have been ejected too, but
Yeah.
that didn't happen. And
He did
people want to be
always say
like, "Oh,
retaliation. Yeah.
it's yeah." They're gonna see the second hit. Bullshit, bullshit. You just seen this man driving him like literally 10, 15 yards down the field after the whistle was blown. You didn't see that? The
Mm-hmm.
fuck? Nah,
Now, if you're
nah.
gonna
It was
talk about
completely unfair. Completely
now,
unfair.
we could talk about Shadir. Now, me, you probably got different outlooks on this, but I do feel that the Browns did the right thing. And let me tell you what I mean. They shouldn't have put Snoop Huntley in the game in their last 2 minutes, because I felt like Shadir should have got them last 2 minutes because he's a rookie. He need to be in that situation. But at the same time, that O-line was getting him killed. Now, he could have got the ball out of his hand quicker, faster. He could have threw the ball away if he didn't see anything. True. But for them to go ahead and release that whole offensive line, except for the center, I feel like that was their way of saying, okay, we messed up. We got them up out of here. You know what I mean? So
that was already going into that game. Every guy on every 32 NFL team that was drafted, free agent, they knew that going into that last game before they stepped foot on the field. That offensive line already knew that shit that they were gone Monday. They already knew it. And see, this is the reason why people like Shannon and TJ and even
Usman
Ocho
Jada.
said, they all
They say the
said
K
that,
word.
you know, it was clear as evident as day that yeah, while Shador did play bad, he was set up for failure. He was lit.
Mhm.
Yes, Stefanski set this man up. And you got people in the media like Stephen A and even Orlovsky wanted to chime in and be like, "Oh, it's such a terrible travesty of a crime to accuse a coach of ever setting up a player. They devote their life and passion to football." And hey man, you know what? Hey, fuck y'all. First off, I'm just
Oh no,
saying.
you
You know
know
what? I don't care. Nah, but
Yes. I'm sorry. I was being childish the entire time
yeah,
anyway.
the
Yes,
whole
he
time,
was.
and then you got
He
mine,
was. He
and then you got
was.
mine in
And
it.
I was trying to tell him words that he can't say. I forgot that we speak sign language. So we just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all
Oh,
good.
y'all got that secret backwards language or something?
No, bro. When we
Yeah.
was young,
No, 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 no,
youngsters.
no, 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 no.
Hey, so hey, I
Y'all
want
from
to say this.
Tennessee
So
and shit. That's all I'm
that
saying. I don't
that
know.
O line got released. So let's talk about some more notable players that got released.
Well, no,
So
let me finish what the hell I was saying before y'all
my
was
bad. I thought you was
inter.
done. Go
Nah, I
ahead,
Go
brother.
wasn't
ahead, go
done.
ahead, go ahead,
Go
brother.
ahead,
More
brother.
So
attention, the more
anyway,
need to do that to you.
the whole point is that you have some people in the media that want to make it out like, oh no, Stefanski could have never set his player up for failure. That's
Mhm.
impossible. Coaches would never do that. And
That's
it's
a
like,
lie.
no, that's a lie. Like we already know in the NFL for a fact that coaches, black coaches, head coaches in particular, were set up for failure and were asked to by their owners in order to get paid. We know this for a fact. It's not slander. It's not slander. It's not something we could get sued for. They literally had investigations and shit coming out with former coaches saying, yes, this happened.
They
So,
act like they haven't heard Dez Bryant's story about when
bruh,
they would give him
to
the
sit
ball.
there and say that any coach would not try to prove a point or would not, especially if they're a yes man like Stefanski is, he has no real say in what goes on as far as team picks, who they're drafting, who they're he don't have that type of say. Only say he has in is play calling. That's it. That's absolutely it. And so for him, for anybody to sit there and be like, oh well, there's no way that a possible yes man wouldn't be saying yes to setting up a player so that the owner and everybody else who made this pick to try to prove a point about Shador and his character, right? To get him to buck and shit, so that they could easily say, "Well, we told you about this guy. He can't play in the NFL. He's not coachable," and they get him up out of there, bro. But see, he was smart. He was very smart. Even with his if you want to say shitty play, okay, fine. Even with the shitty play, he was still smart in how he bounced back and how he handled himself in his interviews and how he basically is just not rattled by it. And that's the part that while teams wanted to pass up on him, the Browns know they're seeing this shit, and teams are now eager. They're like, "Hey, go ahead, cut Shador. Go
Yeah.
ahead,
Oh, we could get him. The Saints want him for sure.
go ahead."
The
Now,
Saints want him
now,
We
bad.
already
but
kicked old boy
before,
out, so we got a little bit.
you
We
know
got
what
a
I'm
spot.
saying? And before the draft, they were all the owners and everybody involved with the big decision making as far as picking players. They all had one thing to say, and we know it for a fact because it came out. It came out by leakers. People close into the inside.
And
It was
Eric
reported
Dickerson.
on. So now that he's able to kind of put something on his resume and show that he's got, like I'm not gonna sit here and say he's ready to start for an NFL team anywhere. He's not. He's not. Let's just get that out the way real quick. And I'm a Shador fan, but he's not ready to start an NFL team. Now, would he be a great number 2? Sure would. Sure would. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll have the ability to get much more play time and still be able to sit on the sideline and learn.
Pepper
Hold
Rap
that
Poppy says
clipboard.
if they get his brother also, pick up his brother.
Hey, like I said, it
Shiloh going to Canada.
he going where? Canada?
He gonna go to the CFL, bro. I can
Hey,
see
you
it
know what?
already.
Even if he does, I would tell him honestly, I would tell him go to Japan. I should have went to Japan when I had the opportunity, bro. And at the time, they weren't really paying a lot. But see, the way it worked over there is you play for like the different corporations like Samsung, Sony, shit like that. They're the ones that got the professional teams. And now Japanese football is really like gotten big over there. It's really gotten its crowd, its audience.
Hey,
Man, I
I
wish I
say,
would have went over there years ago, bro.
as the song
So,
says, ain't no stopping you now.
you hear me?
Get on the
You're
move.
on the move. You hear me?
Hey,
Nah,
So
I'm
I
40 years
wanted
old. I'm not fixing to put
ice
on no
them knees,
pads and
friend.
play.
Ice
I,
them
I,
knees.
so I wanted to call out a few players. So we got 3-time Super Bowl champion McCole Hartman got cut by the Packers, man. He got cut, notable cut, you know what I mean?
It's the
We
Packers.
got we got Marquez Valdez Scanlon. Been around a minute. He got cut. I feel like he's a viable option.
Hey, when they cutting Odell,
Oh, they
that
not.
boy,
They not.
see, it's about time, dog. It's about time for him to hang up his cleat.
You got
Why I got to be old, bro? Why I got to be all that? Ain't no stopping him. I'm
they
speaking.
got
I'm
Tommy
speaking life into this man's life.
Tommy
Ain't no stopping him.
DeVito. I kind of knew Tommy DeVito was gonna get cut because they drafted a quarterback. They got Russell and they got
But he's a
uh
journeyman. He'll get
my
picked up
boy
somewhere else.
my boy who eat the W's, Jameis. And they got
Yeah, but
Jameis though.
he's like Jameis. He's a journeyman. He'll get picked up. Somebody
So
will
the
get him
big
by then.
the big shock was Henderson Hooker. Used to be the Tennessee Vols quarterback. He got cut. Never really got a chance. He got cut from the Detroit Lions. Um, I'm trying to find y'all teams. The Saints. The Saints.
We
The
cut that
Saints.
quarterback. I forget his name. The dude with the weird neck.
Yeah, y'all cut him and y'all cut
I'm not
It's
even
gonna
gonna
be
do the pose. I
it's gonna
can't
be a
do it.
long season for the Saints.
and
It
y'all
is gonna be
cut
a long
Cam
season for the
Akers.
Saints. But
And
guess what?
y'all cut Cam Akers as well.
Whenever we score a touchdown, I'm still gonna celebrate. But until then, hey, man, pay me a bird, mate.
Hey, as a Houstonian, I'm gonna just go ahead and reach out to all my Saints fans saying, hey, I really feel bad for y'all because I
Don't you
like the
dare
Saints.
invite us to come watch your games. Don't you do it.
Why not,
You
man? If
do
y'all
it.
want to see a winning team, bro, just go ahead and be look.
I want to see a winning team. I'm gonna cut on the PlayStation. What are you talking
Texan
about?
fans, I'm gonna tell you right now, Texan fans probably more than likely root for Saints outside of probably if we ever
No,
play
they
them.
don't.
Yeah, we do. Man, I
That's
root for the
cap.
Saints
You see this
anytime,
right
man.
here? Cap. This
Man,
is
it
cap.
ain't
This is
cap,
what
man.
you're
I
doing. This
root
is
for
what
the
you're doing.
Saints. Man,
We
I
talking
would
about
root for
the
the Saints. Now,
What?
first of all, let's be real. The Saints
No,
got like the
no.
coldest colors in the NFL, black and
We
gold.
do. We
Y'all got the
do.
coldest colors. Y'all got the coldest colors. Now, I'm not really a fan of y'all little Florida Day, whatever the fuck y'all call it.
Fleur de lis.
Uh,
It's
yeah,
French.
I'm not really a fan of that, but I get it. It's French, you know what I'm saying? But still, with the colors in y'all's uniforms, it should be badass. I can't lie. So that's why I always kind of had a love for my New Orleans fans, and I feel bad for
You
y'all because
do,
y'all fixing to
but
have
but
a
in as
long
a
ass season.
whole, Texas
Nah,
as a whole.
Houston fans. I'm telling you, bro. Houston fans. Yeah. We
No,
fuck
they
with New
real heavy
Orleans,
on
dog.
the
Texas, brother.
Texans. So the
We
Texans
fuck
are
with New Orleans,
putting star
Fuck with the
running back
food.
Joe Mixon on
man.
the
Yeah,
non-football injury list. He has not
yeah.
participated in training camp or off-season activities. He said he's not ready, but the injury to his foot, which he hurt in the offseason, will cost him at
Hey,
least
rest up,
a
Joe.
quarter of
Rest
the
up, cause we
season.
gonna need you, bro. If you tuning in, Joe, rest up, dog. We gonna need you, big dog. We gonna need you.
Joe Mixon.
Let's talk about
Yep.
the Aints. The Aints. Who the Aints
You
cook?
watch your mouth.
Nah, we ain't got to, dog. We ain't got to focus on the Aints. How about them losing ass
You
Titans?
too. What happened to you being a fan 2 seconds ago?
Bro, I
What is
am
this?
a fan. I'm just being real. I'm just being
Listen, bro.
real, dog.
This is what I'm gonna say about my team. My team. I'm gonna wear my number 41. Okay. When he scores the ball, I'm gonna celebrate. Other than that, it is what it is. I called it before the season started. They didn't make enough moves. We still look the same, if not worse, than we did last year.
So I want
So
to talk about your boy. Your boy is going to start the season.
not my
Yeah, I
boy.
would say, I would
No,
say,
no,
I would
wait,
say
wait,
the
wait.
best
You
player
ain't
is
know what I'm
Kamara.
talking about. You ain't know what I'm talking about.
Do I
Your
even have the sound
favorite player,
anymore?
the best player on your team,
Oh,
the
wait,
best
wait,
player on your
wait. One
team,
second. 1 second. Oh, tell your story, motherfucker.
the best
Bro.
player on your team is starting the season on the PUP list. That's Taysom
What?
Hill. Taysom Hill starting the season on the PUP
I
list.
thought you were talking about Spencer Ryler. I fuck with
Hell
Tate.
no.
I fuck
Yeah,
with Tate.
he's starting on the PUP list. They're not sure when he's gonna return. So
He
I
got
know
injured. He got
y'all
injured
going 0
last
for
year.
17 this year. Um,
He's getting older also, so
yeah.
the days of Taysom running people over is likely coming to an end pretty soon. We can't keep doing that.
But what about
Alvin
them sorry
Kamara,
ass Titans?
Alvin Kamara. He's still gonna be Alvin Kamara. I'm surprised that he did not get moved and that they gave him another deal. That's a surprise to me. But I'm a big Alvin Kamara fan. You know what I'm saying? He went to Tennessee. He goes to my favorite NFL team from Tennessee, bro. It's a double dub for me. Okay.
But I feel like they gonna put a lot on him because they released they just picked up Clyde Edwards-Helaire from the Chiefs.
I don't
And
even know who
then
that is. That nigga's name is Clyde. I feel like he's old.
no, he's not old. He pretty cold, but they let him go. He
Hey,
would have
just
been
in
a
case,
viable number 2.
hey, just in case we press for time though, let's get on your favorite team.
Yeah.
Who's
Let's
your
talk
favorite
about the
Okay,
team?
Titans.
so I
What they what
understand
they
that
what they fixed to do this year?
Nothing.
nothing because look, I'm a
Absolutely.
Damn,
realist, and it's the fact that we did
Absolutely
have
nothing.
the number one pick this year. I'm
you took
excited
all
for
the
Cam
fun out of it
Ward.
though, dog. I don't
No,
like
but
that.
look, though, no, but
Nah,
hold on.
you really took all the fun out of me just
I'm
rubbing this shit in your
excited.
face though, bro.
I'm excited to
I
see
don't like
Cam
that.
Ward. I'm excited to see what he's gonna do. He's a
I
good
kind of
young
am
man,
excited to see Cam
outstanding.
Ward. He did look nice
Uh,
in preseason.
but I'm not expecting anything
Oh,
because
here
we
this nigga
were
go. I
the
see behind that
sorry
smile, Derek.
team.
This nigga win 5 games. They fixing to go to the Super Bowl. Watch. Watch. I already see behind this nigga smile. They
Yeah.
win
Look,
like
look,
5 or
look,
6
look, look,
games.
look.
We gonna be talking about,
If I'm being
hey, I
real,
don't know, man.
no,
We
if
might
I'm
get
being
to the
real, the ceiling for my team is 7 wins. That's me. The ceiling for the Titans is 7 wins this
He
year.
delusional.
But if I'm real, I feel like we're going to win
Seven
between 3 and 6 games
on
this year.
Madden.
That's just me because we are a young team,
2K26.
You talking
but we are a young team. We still have holes to fill, but my expectations aren't that high. I try to be a realist. I don't want my
Yeah.
heart
Did he
broke.
say host to field?
He said
Man,
they
I hope.
got holes to fill.
Well,
Y'all gay.
can you say that on TikTok, dog? I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
even
you
know.
can. Depends on the context, but you might want to hit them with a pause,
I ain't
bruh.
pausing nothing because I'm talking about
You
football.
might want to
I'm talking
pause.
football, cuz. Talking
Okay.
football.
You sure about that?
Feel
Hey,
your
we trying
heart.
to. Hey, what's
Oh,
what's what's
whoa,
what's the
whoa, whoa. Hold on, cuz.
hey what's the pimp's name? What's the pimp's
Whoa.
name that was on that
Hold
Drewski
on,
show?
dog.
I forgot his name.
No. No.
Sugar free.
No, yeah,
Sugar
you
Free.
no.
He trying to broaden his. He trying to get Sugar Free to watch us now. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to get in his pimp mode.
You hear
But
me?
but
Not from
he
what he
he's
just
on
said.
back. What
Not
did he
from what he
say?
just said. You got to see me, son.
What did
Oh
he
yeah, you
say?
gonna see me, all right.
Nah, bro. See,
Ah,
now you crossing the line, G. Now you crossing the line, G. Mike, you got anything before we get up out of here, man? We're about to approach an hour real quick. Oh,
the
my
Michael
bad.
Parsons
I did
deal.
not mean start that over. You were muted
Oh
like a motherfucker.
damn! You supposed to mute him, dog.
That's what
Him.
I was trying to do. I had your back.
Damn.
I had your back.
Well, we forgot to talk about the Michael Parsons deal, but I could lightly touch on it. Real quick, I've never agreed with Jerry Jones at all. I never liked the man. I'm not even gonna get into that, right? I've been an avid Dallas Cowboy hater my entire life. Uh, but for the first time in the history of Mike Benson, I actually agreed with Jerry Jones. He made the smart decision in not paying off Michael Parsons. Here is the reason why. Michael Parsons, simply put, is a one-dimensional defensive end. Okay. Unless he's on a pass rushing edge against a mediocre NFL tackle. And what I mean by that is, yes, a person that got into the NFL is more than likely who would be a much better athlete than any regular person, a lineman. Okay. Because keep in mind, at their slowest, they're still moving at 5 seconds in a 40. All right. Um, so with that being said, around the type of athletes we know to have as far as tackles. He never really has a big game versus your best offensive tackles, even on a pass set, right? When it
Mm-hmm.
comes to the run, he is a complete no-show. He is not in the scheme. Matter of fact, they scheme to him, towards him for the run because they know he cannot shut it down by himself. He always has to have either the D tackle or a linebacker for sure has to step up if they're running because he's not going to be able to stop that. He's basically a liability when it comes to the run game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In the play action game, it's a coin flip. It's a coin flip. Yes, he had good seasons in the beginning of his career because he wasn't schemed for. Once teams started scheming for him, they started realizing that pretty much he was a one-dimensional defensive end. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's only really good on a pass rush. And not even a three-step drop, like not a quick set type pass rush. We're talking it has to be like a five-step developing, you know. If they've got good coverage in the backfield, now you have to worry about Michael Parsons getting off the tackle because he probably wore him down with his
Right.
athleticism. If he goes to another team, so be it. He has to prove because he'll get paid. He'll get paid. Another team will just sucker themselves and pay the big bucks to get him. But here's the thing: he will have to prove there that he is more than a one-dimensional defensive end. If he does not prove that there, guess what happens to him?
Your dimension must be proven.
Guess what happens to him?
Be out
He
of there.
starts sitting. He just starts sitting the bench like Clowney did because see,
Mm-hmm.
people thought that
Eh,
no, I'm telling you, Clowney
Clowney
one
was
dimensional,
very
one
underwhelming for
dimensional.
what we thought he was going to be. This is Michael Parsons you talking about.
Bruh, Michael Parsons came in with the same type of shit Clowney did. I'm telling you.
Clowney didn't even come in with shit. Clowney benefited from playing with who he played with.
Yeah, but at the same
Clowney
time,
came in dominant, like
at the
from
Clowney
his
came
college
in
days.
and
big and black.
and it only that first season because
Pause.
they did not scheme for him. They had really no tape
Mhm.
besides college film, and
Yeah, but
he's
when
in a different place set.
Clowney came
So
in, was he not on the field with JJ?
that's what I'm saying.
Are we
But
missing
Yeah,
that?
still,
and he was living off that play too. Y'all remember that play in college
of course,
when he cut through the guards and blew the running back up, knocked his helmet off, and
look,
all that good stuff.
I'm telling y'all, we don't have the stats pulled up. If we have more time, you could pull it up, especially last season. But Michael Parsons is not good against the run. He's just not good against the run. And Jerry Jones is not fixing to pay all that money for a one-dimensional
I
end
tell you what, Jerry Jones is
when
about to sit on y'all.
he has to think about bringing on another DN, right, to possibly put in packages to bring Parsons out so that they're
Blue
not.
pills.
Hey, you gotta bring in the Viagra sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Had to
Because
get
the
my
gas
punchline
station
in.
pill,
Had to get
maybe
my
the gas
punchline.
station pill wasn't cutting it, you know. So he has to
Black
bring in
Haven
the
Laundry.
Viagra. Oh, we go. I can't say that neither, huh?
What?
They talk about politics. They talk about gas station pills, Viagra. What can I'm trying to get us sponsored. Maybe Viagra will see this, will broaden our audience, and they'll be like, hey, you know what? We kind of like those three guys. Sponsor.
Black
It would
Give
be
Haven
a
us
great
some
Bud.
Mexican
platform.
Viagra.
Just saying.
What do you got to finish up with, man? What's on your mind? You got any gripes,
Oh, oh,
grievances, words to
oh,
say?
nothing much. I'm excited because we're getting back into that realm where everything is gonna be on, bro. NBA, NFL. the baseball season's still going on.
Yeah, it's still going on.
So we
I had a
still got the
baseball jersey on
WNBA.
before this, but I felt like this
So
was only appropriate.
I just
Rookie
feel
of the
like,
year,
hey,
the rookie of the year
I said,
12.
hey, we got some good shows coming up. Make sure y'all come back through, kick it with us, bro. It's only gonna get more entertaining. We want to thank y'all for the 45. Y'all tap that thing 4,500 times. We appreciate y'all.
That's your final. Okay.
Appreciate y'all.
I agree, man. We get into that realm where it's going to be a lot of sports, so that means you're going to see us a whole lot more talk about sports on Cut the Malarkey Sports. So if you want reruns, repeats,
Talking a lot
replays,
more shit.
then you can find us on your favorite podcast app. You can go back to YouTube and replay it. I think Twitch keeps it for about a week, but run it up on YouTube and your favorite podcast app. And yeah, just in case you missed it that night, you can play it on your way to work in the morning. But I tell you one sport I'm excited about. You ready?
Mud wrestling.
Slap box. What? What did you get?
Oh, my bad.
Slap boxing.
His
Yeah.
wife must have left the room. Now he want to act like he all big time in this shit. Well, he got G-checked about 15 minutes ago. Stop the line.
Don't do me like that. Don't do
He
me
got
like that.
G-checked, boy.
Don't do me like that.
The whole world seen it.
This has been Cut the Malarkey Sports. We appreciate y'all tuning in on TikTok for the first time, on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Yeah. So y'all come back here next Wednesday, 8 p.m. And yeah, we promise to stay entertaining for you, bro. Now, where's my theme music?
Cut the Malarkey Sports.